Hello, this is Dr. Chris Jorgensen. You probably met me at the defense seminar, DCAP, whatever it is, for USV Specialist Costanza. At that seminar, I gave out a helpful alcohol calculator written in Excel that I've been told some of you guys need some help with. Big caveat up front, I am not a software engineer or programmer by trade. I dabble a little bit, but I'm a forensic psychiatrist who really likes to do forensic work, so please consider me for cases. But I'm making this video just to show you guys how this calculator works. So if you guys remember, this is a scenario that was put forward. So 8 shots, Wild Turkey 101 between 1800 and 2000. Standard drink adds up to about 14 grams of ethanol. If you guys want, you can probably read through all my slides. It's a lot of math, so I know just how much fun that is. But main points for this example being Wild Turkey 101 contains 50.5% alcohol by volume. And we're going to start out with certain assumptions about their heights and weights written up here. This is actually taken directly from the calculator. So when you open up the calculator, this is what will pop up at first. I'm gonna go ahead and clear everybody from here. Yeah. So for this first person, clear. So this is how it should look when you open it up. Originally I wrote it and it was supposed to update the picture right here, but then I just stopped. But it works okay for what it is. So it will not let you go forward unless you put in a name. Crap. So I'm going to say he's a 40-year-old male, about 65 inches and 196 pounds. I believe I looked this up on Wikipedia. So this particular part is the estimated elimination rate. So that is the black line that is going to show up on the charts, and it will change based on what we think the elimination rate is, because people eliminate alcohol at a consistent rate. So the slow way to do this is just go through the drinks as is. So you could do like 1.5 fluid ounces of 50.5. That would take forever to just copy and paste, but we can do a little bit of math and say, because he took 8 shots, so that adds up to 12 fluid ounces. And the time drinking began 1800 to 2000, and this is kind of broken up into 15-minute increments because it assumes that the peak alcohol concentration will happen around 45 minutes after drinking. So I hit update, and you can see the chart in the background has already updated. In order to get rid of this, I just hit hide, and then we have this nice pretty little chart of the estimated blood alcohol concentration over time for George Costanza for the night of the alleged offense. So the lower limit of this graph is the estimated blood alcohol concentration if his elimination rate is high, like at the 25 milligram per deciliter per hour. So this is assuming he's a pro, and this one, the much higher upper limit, is assuming he's a novice who's really never had a drink in his life, and he's eliminating it super short. So you can tell that elimination rate has a huge impact on just his estimated blood alcohol concentration at least on the descending curve. When it's at the ascending curve, not too much. No matter what, he's going to peak pretty high. Once you hit peak, you eliminate at a constant rate. And so this black line is that elimination rate I showed earlier. So if I change this to something ridiculous like 30 and hit update and hide, you can see the black line is right here. So the only reason we would really need to update that is if you have some sort of lab values from the night in question. You need 2 blood draws showing the alcohol elimination rate, or the blood alcohol concentration at 2 different times, and that will tell you his elimination rate. If you don't have that, it's pretty much safe just to use the calculator or estimate it, but it will be within this range somehow. So if we want to do the same for Susan Ross, so we put in her age as 20, I believe she was 66 inches and 120 pounds. and 15 milligram per deciliter per hour. Make sure you hit female because it changes it a little bit. This one has already converted from fluid ounces to milliliters. This is just a byproduct of how I wrote the code. And we hit update, and you can see the background changed a little bit. So now it's the estimated blood alcohol concentration over time for Susan Ross. Very similar charts, except if she actually took this much in that time period, this is in the range of like close to dying, definitely pass out range. But it's very important to read your binder on this case because she was not in that range. I believe CID found a lot of extra alcohol in the bottle, so there's no way she had this much to drink. So I believe the version that you guys have is actually more up to date than the version I have on my computer because you can hit this button right here to combine the charts. And on your version, it should look a lot nicer where you can see their blood alcohol concentration superimposed. On my version, it is kind of out of date. But yeah, this just generates a nice chart overlaying the two. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. If you need me, I'm going to be PCSing to Peterson Space Force Base in Colorado in July, and I would love to help out with any forensic cases that pop up. I'm willing to travel worldwide. I really hate the clinic. I want to be in the courtroom. All right. Well, hope you guys have a good day.